High priestess in the building, didn't let my fears kill me. Transmuting my pain in that cleanse in the rain. Down out, I was worth it and I conquered my demons. I accepted my purpose and the goddess I became.
If she didn't have her way, and when she finally passed, I took it upon myself and I wrote her a letter and I sent it out and I returned it back and then I burnt it. So,
Right.
and that's what made me feel better. So a lot of people say, um, they have a lot of iffies about their mom and this and that. But you know what? I still miss her, and I feel
Right.
better now that I burnt the letter. I feel
Right.
that I'm released
Right.
from her
Right.
emotional abuse.
I think what people don't realize is that it's like the what's that thing where someone gets Stockholm syndrome. You love your parents even though you hate them all at the same time. The environment is chaotic. That's why you run away. I was a child that ran away. I ran away when I was 13. So there's reasons why you want to get away, but you also have the dysfunctional love for them at the same time, where if they need you, you're going to show up. Because even though I got emancipated at 16, within a year, my dad and my mom were in my home. They had lost their place and a lot of other stuff happened, and they were both at my door. And it was just like, all right, and took them in. And so you have that dysfunctional love for them. And it took a long time for me to realize that's not the way to live. Like, that's not happy. Me and my mom always argued. We'd be cool for 1 minute and then we'd be arguing about some shit. And it was always about the choices of life, the choices that we decided to live. My mom, of course, not of course, but she ended up, drinking a lot in her life. And that was her choice to do. But it was just like, you live with me. So why do I need to deal with this shit now? So it was a constant battle. And I think people don't realize that when you have your own issues, your own mental issues, your addictions, or whatever it is that you got going on, stop putting it off on your family, as they need to deal with it. They need to take you in. They need to watch you, in your demise, especially if they already went through this shit in their childhood. And I've seen that a lot, where you have a lot of people who are still dealing with a lot of this dysfunction because, well, this is just it. This is family, right? This is what we need to deal with. And I think at some point you got to say, is this what you really want? Is this how you really want to behave? And if we're going to argue and fight and we get to this point where you want to cuss me out, either we need to get some help or we just don't need to be together no more. Because I don't think it's healthy to be sitting here cursing each other out, calling each other names, when something happens, when like we get angry. I don't even argue with people no more, to be honest. I don't argue with anybody.
Like when it was time for when my mom found, my mom never